This is a video introduction to using the Livescribe pen. Between the items in this pouch, a Livescribe notebook, and a free download of Echo Desktop to your computer, you will have everything you need to get started. First, we have the Livescribe pen. Make sure to remove the cap before using the pen and replace the cap before putting the pen away. This is a spare ink cartridge which can be easily swapped out when the ink cartridge in the pen is running empty. Next, we have the USB cable, which you will use to charge the pen and connect the pen to the Echo Desktop app on your computer. The cable plugs into the top of the pen. The power button can be found next to the display on the pen. To set the time and date, we will flip to the back of the Livescribe notebook. This page is where you can change many of the settings, including volume, time, and date. If you have the pen unmuted, you will hear chirps when you make selections. You can also look at the pen's display. To set the time on the pen, just tap Set Time, and then follow the format shown on the display of the pen. The pen will make a chirping noise when you begin recording, so you may want to keep the pen muted when you are not playing recordings to avoid unwanted noises during class. You can also check the battery level of the pen on the back page of the notebook. Next, let's flip to a page in the notebook and go through the steps of note-taking and recording. When you're ready to begin recording, tap the record button at the bottom of the page. You can check the pen's display to make sure the recording has started. Your notes can consist of words, numbers, symbols, or a combination of the three. Here, I chose to write the slide number and then highlight important pieces from the lecture. You can also leave notes for yourself about which pieces of the lecture are most important. This note will sync with the time of the recording, so you will easily be able to find parts of the lecture that you want to review later. You can use the pause feature at the bottom of the page when there is a break in the lecture. The pen will stop recording audio and will pick back up in the same recording file when you hit the record button again. You can check the display to make sure the recording is paused. Once the lecture is finished, tap the stop button. The display will show that the recording has stopped and show the duration of the recording. To listen to the audio recording associated with each written note, simply tap the note. The display will show the timestamp and begin playing back the audio. If you can't hear the audio, flip to the back of the notebook to make sure the pen is not muted. To stop playing back the recording, tap the stop button at the bottom of the page. Next, let's transfer files from the pen to the Echo Desktop app. On the top of the pen, you can find both the micro USB port and a headphone jack. After connecting the Livescribe pen to your computer, you will open up the Echo Desktop app. The app is free and available for both Mac and PC. The first time you connect the pen, you will be prompted to give it a name. You can pick any name, but it might be easiest to name the pen ATRC pen or something similar. Echo Desktop will show progress as the files transfer from the pen to your computer. You may also be prompted to register your Smart Pen. The pen will be pre-registered to the ATRC, so there is no need to go through the registration process. Once the file transfer is complete, all you need to do is find the page you want to review. You can navigate the audio recording on the Echo Desktop app by clicking on the part of the notes you would like to skip to, similar to using the Smart Pen in the Livescribe notebook.